Hi there, channel. Welcome back. I've been gone for quite some time. I've just basically been kind of busy at work, and but more than that, I've kind of the stuff that I have been trying have been failing. I've been flying a lot of the CRJ, which I think is a lot of fun to fly, but I had like 4 recordings crash on me. So we're back in the Pmdg, the NGX, the 700. Which is fun. I really like flying the 700 and 600. The 600 maybe the most. I think it's really unique and different compared to the other ones. We are in Munich and we're flying this Transavia livery down to Dubrovnik in Croatia. I'm getting really good performance today for some reason. I never seem to know what makes it so or not, but yeah, I'm using the 30 Hertz tweak, so the frame rate here should never go above 30. Because it just the screen won't support more than 30, and I'm gonna probably like cut this off a little bit in the middle, but I'm gonna show you the setup before, and then eventually we get down to Dubrovnik. So yeah, we are on ground power. I've set the weight in fuels. I think what we can go ahead and we can start boarding, because that will take some time. And let's use Aerogate. I've never heard of them. They sound cheap. Yeah, we have operated the jetway already. We can open the cargo doors. Okay. Cool. Then let's start programming our FMC now that we've aligned our IRSs. Posinet, we are at Echo Delta Delta Mike. Our gate is called C5, but I don't know. We're at like I think it's the same as 105. I'm basically copying this flight that I found off of FlightAware. So we're a Transavia BV9811, TRA 9811, and we're flying from Munich down to Dubrovnik. Let's see if we can go ahead and copy the GPS position from here. I'm not going to bother typing in the gate. Usually not there anyway. We can go into route, EDDM, Lima, Delta, Delta, Uniform. That's our destination. Company route. I did export this from PFPX, and we are TRA. And what was our number? TRA 9811. And we are taking off today, runway 8 right. Activate. Execute. I like then to go to the departure arrivals tab and type in the departures and arrivals first. We are doing the turbo departure, turbo 6E. This one. And for our arrival, we are arriving into, let's do the ILS 12, and it's called the NERA 7A. NERA 7A, and transition is KLP, yeah, and execute. So this is a company route, it has the rest of the route already in. What we're looking for though is like disconnects. But this looks pretty much perfect, actually. Very good job. Yeah, flight level 40. No, flight level 4. Then we can go to Perfinet. Go ahead and double click to get the zero fuel weight. And the reserves for this flight are 1.0. I know it's not enough, but I never seem to do. And we have 6.3 feet of fuel, and we planned for 6.2, so we're good. And we are flying at a maximum flight level of 390. Then I think we even have an average wind component here, which is I guess it doesn't give us the speed, does it? So that doesn't really help us. Okay. Execute. N1 limit. Let's do a derail takeoff. And we'll do a flaps 5 takeoff, so a nice long runway. Yeah. That's what we need to do to get going here, so that's pretty easy. Next thing we can do is start setting up the MCP into the V2 speed here, 136. And let's also go ahead and look at our charts. Looking the wrong thing in this app. It should be departure arrival. Turbo 6E is what we're looking for. Turbo 6E. So it's basically heading 080. And we can flight level 7. To set up FSUIPC here, I don't have it connected, mapped out. Yeah, there we go. Turn on our flight tractors, LNAV and VNAV. Let's go ahead and get our weather.
Echo Delta Delta Mike airport information Golf 1450 Zulu weather wind 036 at 4 visibility 10 sky condition 1200 scattered 6000 scattered ceiling 9000 broken temperature 13 dew point 10 QNH 1017 advise on initial contact. You have information Golf Echo Delta Delta Mike airport in.
Okay, so we got a wind coming if slightly from the left as we take off. This should be fine, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah, we've set the weather, and I think our boarding is complete. Go ahead and close all the doors. And we'll start the APU. Start the fuel pump. Go ahead and start all of them. I think only the left pumps basically run the APU, but sometimes when we're starting the engine here anyway, there's no point in not starting all of them. Turn on the anti-collision lights, and we'll put the strobe on. I forget what our flight level 390. Yep. And our landing altitude it's slightly above sea level, but I don't remember. Let's see, airport briefing. Still getting used to these charts. They do confuse me a little bit. Airport elevation 527. So 515. Okay, APU is running. Turn on the seatbelts. And we will go ahead and get rid of our ground power, our air conditioning unit, and the wheel chocks, and we'll ask for pushback. And we want to go nose right.
Captain, we are ready for pushback. Locking gear. Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brake. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Okay, off we go. Let's start the left engine. Add fuel. There's the Air Berlin flights. Air Berlin has gone belly up, I guess. So this is Taxi2gate Munich, and I must say it performs really well in prepared version 4, even though this is, I've just added it to the scenery library. I didn't do anything to it, no patches, no nothing. I just added the version 3 installation to the scenery library of version 4. Seems to do the trick though. I think we're here, and we want to go down here. So we go down and follow taxiway S all the way to the end.
Set parking brakes.
do a quick list of my add-ons when I'm leaving, but what you're currently seeing is you're basically seeing this is Ultimate Traffic Live. I've completely made the move now. Doesn't really have anything custom in it anymore, which is a little sad, but it is working, and it does seem to be working quite well. And the weather is Active Sky 16, ASP4 or whatever they call it when it's for version 4. The NGX, of course, and this is Airsoft's Taxi2gate Munich. Start engine 2 now. Have the fuel.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Looks like we're gonna have a good start. Yep, I think so. Let's go ahead and finish the starter flow. So yaw damper on, hydraulic pumps can come on, packs can go to auto, this can go off, generators should be running the buses, this can come off, APU that is, and what else do we have to do? The galley power is already on, probe heats are already on. It's been a while since I've flown this, but it is, in my mind, really one of the easier ones to fly. And more fun. I just really love how fun it is to fly the NGX. Next thing, turn on our transponder. Go terrain on this side. Go weather on this side. And we'll zoom out a bit. On that side, flight directors are on, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we're good to taxi, aren't we? I'll deploy the flaps. Take off the parking brakes. Okay, that's very strange. Why are you moving to the... Do I have some rudder issues? Odd. Anyway, seems to be fixed. Auto brake is set to RTO. Yeah, I think we did most of the things we need to do. I usually forget a thing or two. More often than anything else would be the chrono. I always forget to start that thing. Let's see today. So we're going on here. Turn. This is Terminal 1, the international terminal. I think Terminal 2 is the domestic terminal in Munich. I've been there before, but I don't remember which terminal I was at. Been there 3 times actually. It's quite a nice city, Munich, I have to say. One of the more beautiful cities in Germany. 6 over the Autobahn here. Taxi down taxiway S here. One thing that kind of is a bit weird for me with Ultimate Traffic Lives, there seems to be a lot of planes at the gate and they're not so happy at moving. It could be that it's just sort of some sort of performance thing that's going on with my computer, I don't know. The level of traffic, I don't know how it prioritizes things, but it is sort of what's most important though, is to have a lot of traffic at the gates. Like, not necessarily tons of traffic driving around the airport, just sort of clog up the system and makes it a little difficult to get around. Taxing kind of fast here, but you know, he wants to wait on the ground. Some glitching here and there, driving down the street with this version of Munich. But I have to say the frame rate is excellent compared to what I had in V3 for this scenery. It was really glitchy, bad scenery, and it was really bad performance in V3. And here I'm getting more or less 30 frames. Which is, remember, the maximum I can get in my current config. I am committed to buying a new computer and setting up a new system, but probably won't happen until Christmas, I think. Or right before Christmas sometime. I'm starting a new job and this will be my present to myself. But I'm also waiting for the whole Coffee Lake systems to get sort of reviewed and tested out by simmers mostly, because you never know. I was looking at Threadripper for a while, but it seems like it's not really what I want. I think I'd rather have the Skylake X systems, which seems to have a huge cache, and yeah, I can get the 6-core version of that one. It could be probably a pretty good fit. But the Coffee Lake one also seems definitely interesting. Okay, so here we are. I'm not running with ATC today. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these things on. Go to continuous switches. And line ourselves up with the runway here. Start the chrono. Okay, cool, there we are. And yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to go. Cool. So first let's check for 40% stable N1. Stable. We go Toga. Toga switch is not mapped. Oh yeah, auto throttle is not on. That's why Toga switch is not working here. I forgot to set the trim. I knew there was something I forgot. I'm pulling back a lot on the stick to get this to go flying. Okay, there we go. Finally got our flight directors in. Positive rate, gear up. Let's turn 2. Beautiful. Fall landscape, the prettiest time to sim, right? Okay, I was wondering there, the auto throttle was being weird. Yeah, this is obviously not right. The should not think that we're already at transition altitude, because we are not. Beautiful. Made it to fall. Okay, let's pretend we're cleared all the way up. And we can go to standard. We can retract the flaps, and I'll take away the retractable landing lights too. Beautiful. Yeah, so this is global. This is Orbx Global with the OpenLC EU package and Vector. Considering doing the black marble thing, but that also just needs to sort itself out. There just seemed like a lot of stupid decisions were made by the developer, not really testing out how it interacts with the Orbx and a direct competitor. That's really crazy, and everybody has Orbx. So that is dumb, pretty much. But look at this. It's also Orbx FTX Trees, HD Trees. I'm considering getting the real flora thing, but I want to see some more pictures and videos and stuff of it before I pull the trigger. I think not really, not for any other reason than I just sort of like it's starting to get a little unmanageable. I need to simplify my add-on list. Or I don't need to, but it'd be nice to have a little bit of a simpler life. Okay, so we are in the soup. Yeah, that's what you get for doing the auto throttle, the toga keystroke before. Yeah, before you have the FSUIPC profile started up. So if I think I have the FSUIPC profile assigned to the aircraft and I do the toga thing, then I always turn on the ident of nav1, and it, oh my god, it used to drive me crazy, and I finally figured it out, but that took a long time. So that's the Alps there ahead of us, I think. Yeah, so the clouds that you're looking at are Envtex clouds, and this is, I am running Envtex Service Pack 1 now. And also the sky is Envtex. The PTA preset is Topat, Thorsten and Patrick. THOPAT. Google it, it's pretty great. And it's free preset anyway. Even though PTA is no longer free. And the skin for the aircraft is directly from the operations center. Yeah, I think that's more or less all the add-ons that are in use at the moment. I have tons of add-ons though. What we're flying to is Orbx Dubrovnik, LDDU, by Misha Kajik. Wait, get to turn on ice here. yeah, and that's it. I'll leave you to it, and I'll see you on the descent. Bye bye.